Okay, perfect.
It does not stand a chance. Come on, before it gets up. Oh no, wait, Shaker's Edge, you idiot. Ah, I got it in time. There we go. No, don't look at me. Stop looking at me. Why do you always do that? There we go. For a second there, I thought it was Charlotte that did that channel attack, and then I was like, wait a minute, no, that's the Telethia. None of your super... Whoa, it just healed like 5,000. No, none of that. Although, to be honest, 5,000, you know, that's like, what, 6 or 7 auto attacks, and then it loses all of that, so that's not a big deal. But yeah, we got this thing in the bag. I don't think there was ever any worry about us winning this fight. Ether Cannon, that sounds painful. Die. Oh, it's so close to dead. Come on. Actually, I think I can Monado Buster it. It's time to die. Buster! There we go.
On this. Now, Melia, finish him.
All right, we disintegrated it. Good job, everyone.
Brilliant thinking. Even though the Telethia can absorb large amounts of ether energy and regenerate at an incredible rate, absorbing so much energy caused it to implode.
Who would have thought? Brute force wins again. Nothing like an old-fashioned scrap.
Once again, proof that it's bronze over brains. Not really, but you know.
Dixon would have been proud.
It was the only way I could think of. If there had been another way...
Don't listen to Dunban. Soon you and that Monado will be unstoppable.
It's like a Tefra cave. It was almost natural, instinctive. The Monado responded to me, and I harnessed a new power.
You'll get your chance, Shulk. We'll turn that face Mech-on into scrap.
I know. That's what keeps me going.
Hogard, Garin, Damil Aizel, are you there? I did it. It's dead, did you see? I thank you for your aid in my cause. Justice has been served.
You're welcome. Besides, it was mostly you.
Dino Beast! Hereupon Riki ready for round 2! Hey! The fight over already? No, Riki not no!
I'm afraid it's all finished.
We couldn't have done it without you, brave little Hereupon.
Riki brave! Rhine also a little brave. Riki happy?
You gotta love Riki, man. So much better than Tatsu, I think his name was, from Xenoblade X. Riki is where it's at.
Hereupon Riki be proud! Hereupon Riki tough guy!
Hereupon Riki, bestest!
Look at him. Barely hit a toe and he gets all the praise.
Oh, let him have his glory. A few days ago, the villagers wouldn't give him the time of day. Besides, won't you miss him just a little bit?
Chief Dunga, Riki beat Dino Beast. Does Riki still have debt?
No, Riki. Your debts are repaid. However, while you were gone, your little pawns ate like ravenous Oluga. It set Chief Dunga back quite a bit. No pawn, no frontier village. A new prophecy has been told. Our Hereupon, slayer of Dino Beast, will further his legend by accompanying the Hom-Hom on their travels and bringing peace to the lands of Bionis.
Oh, Riki never hear this.
It was prophesied many years ago.
Chief lying. Chief make a prophecy 1 minute ago. Oh, Riki mad.
Riki, go with these people. For the sake of the village, you must go.
It is in the Pupanunu people's prophecy.
My instinct is never wrong. Do not worry, Riki. Your little ponds will be taken care of.
Dadapon stomach rumble. Dadapon need food.
Wait, are all of those Riki? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? He's got 7 kids and a wife. Holy cow, Riki. Calm down, man.
Dadapon need food now.
Dada? Riki, what on Bionis is going on?
Friends, meet Riki, Wifey Pon, and Little Pon.
You have got to be joking.
Wife and children. Riki, how old are you?
Riki have 40 years. Oh, friends look puzzled.
Not puzzled, just surprised.
I think that makes Riki the second oldest. Yeah, it does.
Riki! Oka borrow monies for Little Pon's food. Chief Dunga know best. Riki must work for Little Pon's to have good life.
Riki will. Okay, Oka. Riki, happy to join friends.
Ryan happy too. Come on, furball.
I feel a beautiful friendship blooming between these two.
Now you can return with your head held high, my dear.
Indeed. Thank you, Dunga. My thanks for your gracious help.
Not at all. Peace has been restored to the Makna region. On behalf of all Nopon, thank you.
Chief Dunga is very fond of Melia.
Same hom-hom, different world. Not fair if you ask me.
Chief Dunga, will you kindly grant these Homs passage to Eryth Sea? It is my promise to them.
Without question. These hom-hom fought valiantly in aid of our village. And a request by you, my dear, cannot go unanswered. I shall inform the villagers at once.
You are too kind. The chief has spoken. You should depart for Eryth Sea at once. Prepare your things and see me when you are ready.
Sounds like a plan to me. And that throws Melia out of the party. All right. I'm going to switch back to Dunban now, actually, because we're coming up on a part of the game where you do not want to play as Shulk, and you guys will see why soon. Well, I'd like Melia to be here instead of Charlotte, but I guess I'm going to keep Charlotte for now. Or no, I'll put Ryan instead, actually. Hey, it's nighttime. Yeah, do that. Let me show you guys the affinity chart really fast before we continue on. You get to see my affinity with the areas. I think I've got 2 with Central Bionis, which is Satoral Marsh and Makna Forest and Frontier Village, I'm pretty sure. Colony 9, which also includes Tefra Cave, if I'm not mistaken, I think is how it works. I've got up to 3. I did a lot of work in finding and doing quests in Colony 9 because I wanted to up its affinity. You have to get it to like 4 or 5 to get Shulk's next skill tree. Colony 6 area should be Guar Plain, you know, the Bionis leg, and then Colony 6 itself. I think that's how it's divided up. I could be wrong. 1 or 2 of those could be off, but that should be pretty close. But if we look at affinity, Shulk still needs affinity with Melia and Riki, and he's only got 2 with Charlotte, but he's got 3 with Dunban, which is good. And then Brian is pretty much in the same boat. Melia only has level 2 affinity with Dunban. She's also made progress with Riki and I think Charlotte a little bit. But I've got level 4 affinity with Dunban and Charlotte, probably because I played... I I'm pretty sure I had the team set up with Rein, Dunban, and Sharla a lot, and then it was Rein, Sharla, and Melia for a while. So Rein shouldn't be too far from level 4 affinity with Dunban either. But as you can clearly see, the majority of my affinity is pretty divvied out to people connected to Dunban more so than any others. But I've definitely got to start getting Melia and Riki up some more. I might try and, I'll probably play as Shulk a little bit more in my spare time to try and get his affinity up with Riki, Melia, and Sharla even more so when I'm doing quests. But definitely, what I've been doing is when I have items to present, to give presents to people, I normally do it between the characters that don't, I never do it with Dunban and Shulk. I never have them give presents to, other characters, or have other characters give presents to them. But I do it all, when I've got presents for Sharla, I do it between Rein, Melia, and Riki, because Dunban and Shulk are getting affinity with Sharla just fine, and the other three just fine just through playing the game. So that's what I've been trying to do. But yeah, I'm definitely going to try and focus a little more in between this session and the next when I start doing quests again. I probably won't play as Dunban or Shulk. I'll probably try and play as Rein or something and get his affinity up with Riki, Melia, and Sharla some more. But yeah, we don't have anyone at level 5 affinity yet, but we do have level 4 affinity on both Rein and Shulk and between Sharla and Dunban, so that's good. Before we finish Eryth Sea, I want everyone to at least be level 2 affinity. I don't want any level 1 affinities. And I'd like it if, by the time we get to Galahad Fortress and all that jazz, we have everyone at like level 3 affinity. That might be stretching it a bit, but whatever. It's fine. I think I can fast travel up a little higher, if I'm not mistaken. Save myself running a few floors. It's the highest floor I can... Whoops. Oh, 7th floor is the highest I can fast travel. That's convenient. Alright, sweet. Let's go on down here, then. It looks like Melia is around here. There she is. Alright, let's do this.
Melia, what will you do now?
I would like to repay you for your help. Permit me to act as your guide to Eryth Sea.
Of course. We'd love you to.
But I must warn you. Eryth Sea is vast. Do you know where you wish to go?
There's a dark tower at the head of the Bionis. I saw it in a vision. That's where I must go.
A dark tower? Then we need not search at all.
So you've heard of it?
Heard of it? I have seen it. A dark tower at the head of the Bionis. Only one place fits that description. So you know it. I believe what you saw was Prison Island.
Prison Island? Dixon said the same thing.
Indeed. Melia, have you ever been there?
I have not set foot upon the island, but I know of it. Prison Island is sealed. No one may enter without Imperial sanction.
Imperial sanction, eh? That means we'll be needing someone to grant us entry. I've heard that Eryth Sea is home to an empire ruled by the High Entier. They might be our best chance.
You are knowledgeable for a Homs.
Sanctions? Empires? Anyone help here?
Oh, a sanction is permission from someone important. An empire must be a place ruled by an emperor. In other words, we need an emperor's permission to enter the island.
This emperor, is he important?
Long before we Homs built the colonies, a group of so-called royal types, or imperials, ruled our lands. Think of them like the heads of our colony, but with much greater influence and power.
Now I get it. Dunban knows more than a textbook.
Are you kidding? That's first year Homs history, Rein.
I might have slept through that class. So when do we get to meet these High Entier folks?
You are so... Oh, forget it. First, we must travel to the Imperial capital.
We'll see how easy it is to see this emperor.
My promise was to be your guide. I will not break it.
Melia, isn't that the...
The shortcut to Eryth Sea? Yes.
Alright, time to hightail it on over to Eryth Sea. Do. We did just get Melia back, but I think I'm going to stick with Rein, Riki, and Dunban for a little while. Riki, Melia, and Dunban are not the best combination of fighters. It's not a bad setup. Honestly, no setup that I've had really has been bad. Except for maybe Shulk without... I haven't tried Shulk without Dunban and or Rhine. I feel like Shulk would probably be a bit of a problem if he didn't have a, what am I thinking of? If he didn't have someone to draw aggro for him. Contemplation Terrace. Look at this place. I think we have to... Yeah, we got to talk to the transport guide to move on. There's a red item over here. I wanted to look around a bit before we went, and it's good that I did. This must be for a quest that I haven't finished yet. Tried hook on Danos, but me too light. Okay, I'm not reading no pawn text. Apparently I had to find a Danos hook, and I just did. Sweet. That's another quest knocked off the list. Look at this no pawn over here. How you doing? I don't know why I even pressed A on you if I was just going to skip your text, but that's how it went. Just want to grab all these blue items. They've even got no pawn houses up here. They must, you know... Well, with how many little pawn Riki has, they probably need all the housing they can manage. It's a good thing they're so small. Anyways, let's head to Eryth Sea. Me continue to Eryth Sea in a flash of light. Are you ready to go? You best believe I am.